We had a lot of that Saharan dust in the sky today. You might have noticed the sky looked a little milky at times. That was that dust, and it did result in some reduced air quality out there. Earlier in the 5 and 6 o'clock newscast, I showed you this same map, and the entire area was just covered in that yellow, which corresponds to some moderate pollutants in the upper levels of the atmosphere. You'll notice, though, that it's slowly but surely pushing off towards the east, and I think by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we're going to be in much better shape. Speaking of tomorrow morning, low to mid 70s out there. We really don't cool off much at all. It's likely going to be a pretty mild evening. Radar right now is all clear, and it's expected to stay that way for at least a few more hours. You notice well off into southeast Kansas and southwestern Missouri, you've got a broken line of some showers and storms that are moving pretty slowly, but those are likely to ignite some more showers and storms that'll inevitably make it into northwest Arkansas initially before pushing to those of us in the River Valley. This is Futurecast 4:30 in the morning. Mother Nature may wake you up. There very well could be some lightning and some thunder embedded within these showers and some storms. Severe weather odds, I'll show you here in a minute, but they're relatively low. It's a level 1 out of 5, but I still wouldn't rule out 1 or 2 pulse-up storms that could produce some marginally severe winds. Certainly some heavy downpours are going to be possible. We'll have to watch for some isolated flooding out there. Some of these rain showers are not only going to be heavy at times, they're likely not to be moving very fast. That in of itself is a recipe. Now factor in the fact that we saw a decent amount of rain in parts of the area earlier this week. Ground's still a bit saturated out there. It's certainly a possibility. Here's 8 a.m. Got some of those rain showers now south of I-40, as far south as the Ouachitas, some of it lingering into northwest Arkansas. I do think by later in the morning, things are improving slowly, not entirely dry, but improving in northwest Arkansas. River Valley probably improving by a little after the lunch hour. We might get a bit of a break, but as that sunshine beats down, the atmosphere is going to be somewhat humid. We'll probably start to see some of those afternoon pop-ups in the afternoon and evening hours. The thing with those, they're probably going to be a bit more scattered in nature. Timeline's going to look a lot like this. Waking up in the 70s, decent chance of rain mid to late morning out there, starting to go down to that 20% chance in the afternoon into the evening. So not entirely dry, but likely a lot more hit or miss the later in the day you go. Still, though, if you have plans out there in the evening, you'll want to have the rain gear nearby just in case one of those hit or miss showers hits wherever you're at. River Valley forecast shows we're already going to be back in the 80s as early as 9 a.m., warming things up throughout the course of the day. When you add up all the rain, largely many of us are probably going to be between 1 and 2 inches. I think a lot of us closer to 1, but given the fact that those factors are in place, saturated ground, slow storm movement, a lot of moisture in the air, there is a level 2 out of 4 risk for some isolated flash flooding both tomorrow and again on Sunday. Severe weather odds are going to be a level 1 out of 5 for Saturday and Sunday. Some gusty winds are going to be possible. Can't be ruled out, although I don't think it's going to be widespread or common everywhere. Mid-80s for high temperatures tomorrow as a result of the cloud cover and the rain that we'll see. Notice by the middle part of next week, we're losing that rain chance and we're warming things back up. It's going to feel a lot like summer by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. In the River Valley, we're going to make a run for those upper 90s by the middle to second half of next week. And we're going to probably stay there at least until next weekend. Now, last night I kind of teased you with that potential of a cold front. Some data still says it, others not so much. So in a spirit of caution, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. But right now, it looks like that cold front probably gets hung up mid-Kansas, mid-Missouri before lifting back towards the north. It's really just a tease.
Well, that figures.
It's just a tease.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? Things change.
Oh,
so
yeah?
We'll keep tracking it closely just in case. But right now, it really looks like maybe we might be in for the hottest stretch of the summer so far next week.
Pleasant surprise if it happens.
I sure hope so.
All right, Scott, thanks.